Today, here's a look at our morning drive forecast. We've got blowing snow continuing for us this morning. And on top of that, there are areas of light snow still coming down. So that's going to be a factor for us here, especially in the morning hours where we're seeing the snow. So factor in that it's going to be slick out there yet again, even if it looks like it might have improved last night before you went to bed. We've had more snow since then in places like Fargo-Moorhead, so adding that to the roads, and the wind has continued to blow as well, so reduced visibility where we've got that blowing snow. Here's a live look right now in Devil's Lake at home of Economy. I've been watching some crews in the parking lot there getting that snow cleared off. You can see where they're at right now. That's the current status. Looking otherwise pretty quiet. We have had some flakes still going on in the Devil's Lake area here, but visibility does look improved. In Moorhead, this is the intersection of 8th and Main, and you can see the Moorhead DQ right there. This is an important view because this gives us a good idea of what our intersections are going to be like in the FM area and anywhere else where we're still getting some of that light snow. You could see some tire tracks, likely some ice and some snow that's going to make for some slick spots, especially these stop and go areas on the intersections and those on and off ramps for your interstates as well. Live view around the rest of the valley. This is from our DOT cams, Beltrami, Minnesota. You could see some snow on the road and on the side of the road. Lower visibility, but not terrible there. We've got snow on the road in the Goodridge area, Lake Park along Highway 10. Not so bad here, but I have seen some cameras from some of our plow crews that are out there that are showing snow on some of those, especially passing lanes on Highway 10. Buffalo, North Dakota, you can see a little bit of ice on the windshield and some snow on the road there too. So here's a look at the latest radar. I'm zoomed in right now. Grand Forks down I-29 toward Fargo. You're going to run into some flakes if you leave the house right now and hit the road at the moment. And we're seeing this kind of drifting southward. So those of us in and around this area getting the snow associated with that. And this is close to the Mayville radar site. So it's more easily picked up by the radar. There are other places reporting snow too. It's just not necessarily showing up on our radar map here this morning. So snowfall is still going on in some areas. The other thing that's still going on is the wind, and this is what's going to stick around longest. We've got a gust to 37 in Jamestown right now, gusting to 35 in Grand Forks, 33 in Fargo. That's enough to cause that blowing snow, low visibility, and cause that snow to once again accumulate on some of our roads. Here's our visibility report around the valley. 3 miles in Detroit Lakes, 3 in Gwinner, 5 in Fargo and in Grand Forks. Cooperstown is at 2 miles. We were down to a quarter mile last hour at the top of the hour. So there are going to be some places that might see that briefly as a gust picks up. And then over into northwest Minnesota, 2.5 mile visibility in Crookston and in Roseau. So again, it's still not done is the bottom line, is what I'm trying to communicate here. We still have some tough conditions. The temperatures are well below freezing, so that snow's not going anywhere unless the wind blows it around. And we're looking at temperatures more in the teens in the west, 20s to the east, Fargo and Grand Forks both at 20. Hour by hour planner. So the bottom line today again is that wind and the fresh snow that we've gotten with some blowing conditions going on. The wind out of the northwest. We'll see gusts through the 30s into the noon hour, into the afternoon, more 20s to about 30 miles per hour happening. And you can see there's still some pockets where we'll see some areas of scattered snow, perhaps downwind of some of our big lakes that are still open. And this is going to be most likely lingering in this area the longest because that's closest to the departing low. That will continue to move on. Temperatures today don't change until tonight. Then they'll start to drop. We'll get into the single digits to some teens to start off tomorrow morning. Here's your 7-day planner. Again, a first alert weather day for today because of the blowing snow and ongoing impacts from this system. And then this weekend, just plain cold, teens and 20s for highs. There are going to be places both Saturday morning and Sunday morning that start the day below 0. Records are in that range of single digits below 0. So that gives you an idea of just how unusually cold it is. It is an early season winter event that we're dealing with here. And the wake of it is going to be quite chilly.
And I keep making a joke, although this weather obviously not a joke, but I'm like, it's my first one. It's my initiation, I suppose. So if you're new to this area, welcome to winter.
Right? You know, it's just making sure you're ready here. So we're getting hit hard now, and the rest of the season, hopefully you have what you need for when the next round moves through.
Right, we're getting prepared.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for the update, Lisa. 7:20 now.